Who's ready for playoff video number 3? You get that friggin' shirt off in this house. Woo! Are you just gonna get hammered? Get me a toaster. Magic Angel Robot from Winnipeg. What the hell are you talking about? This team is ruining my life. Obviously, we'll be starting with this game. The Detroit Red Wings win 1-0 over the Boston Bruins. Let's keep this video nice and short. There's some matinee hockey today. Everyone's working off their Good Friday hangovers. Let's just get to the basics. A 1-0 game makes that a little easier. But, as always with the Boston Bruins, it's never just about the score now, is it? Now, I do have this t-shirt, but before you go thinking I'm a closet Bruins fan, I grew up with Detroit as my second team. And then I started to not like them as much over the years because, you know the whole David versus Goliath thing? Who wants to cheer for Goliath? Everyone loves an underdog story. I think that's a very Boston thing. They like their teams to be underdogs. I think the Red Sox not winning for a century had something to do with that. But pure, straight to the bones of it, I love this kind of game as a hockey fan. These are the playoff games I grew up loving as a kid. Not the Bruins versus the Red Wings, I think that's pretty rare. Low scoring, but still very exciting and a lot of rough stuff. And a lot of people complain when there aren't a lot of goals in the game. That's stupid. You can have a boring scoreless game or game one between the Bruins and Red Wings. Low scoring games means the goals that are scored are more special. Enter Pavel friggin' Datsyuk. It's not fair. It's just not fair. And the Bruins have all the strength and all the ability in the world to press the Red Wings, overwhelm them, but they have players like Gustav Nyquist, like Pavel Datsyuk, who can just burn them end to end. And even though on paper you look at Boston and go, yeah, they're probably the better team, I can see Detroit winning. It's not about who the better team is, it's about who wins. And I know that sounds stupid, but if you really think about it, it makes sense. Now, for the second straight video, I'm going to talk about someone's nuts. Milan Lucic spearing, or I don't even know what you would call that, nut hooking Danny DeKeyser, and just a myriad of dumb shit getting said about this. I read one guy who's like, yeah, but stuff like that happens all the time behind the play and the cameras don't pick it up. How come I saw it, stupid? Ah, it's the playoffs. You do what you gotta do to get an edge. Hey, the Red Wings are a very composed team. Whatever you gotta do to throw them off, right? Listen, you spear a guy in the ribs, that's one thing. If you go for what I call the Brad Marchand special, where he just goes for the skate blade to just trip you up, that's one thing. You face wash a guy, you punch a guy, that's one thing. You do not touch a man's balls. It's the plan. You do not touch a man's balls. Look, Milan Lucic deserves all the credit in the world. A lot of players can kick your ass. Milan Lucic will kick your ass. A lot of players in the league are tough, but Milan Lucic is literally a trained fighter. He boxes. He's got a bravado about him that just reeks of the Boston Bruins. A real man's man. So you should know that's a punk-ass bullshit move. Don't talk to me about some bullshit code because you spear a guy in the nuts and it's just trying to get an edge. And how stupid is this? Joel Quenneville fined $25,000 for grabbing his own nuts. What's Lucic gonna get for spearing somebody else's nuts? That's nuts. Sorry to get so riled up. Look, I understand trying to get a competitive edge, but there is one reason to hit a guy in the nuts, and that is he has broken into your house and he's attacking you and your family. Even UFC, where you're allowed to hit a guy while he's down, they go, hey, hey, hey. Just not the nuts. So Eastern Conference, Western Conference, all NHL teams, do me a favor. I want this to be the last video where I talk about cajones. Okay? Okay. The Montreal Canadiens win 4-1 against the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 2 and gain a 2-0 series lead. Well, color meets surprise. I didn't think the series would be going this way. I mean, Montreal going up 2-0 is surprising. It's not shocking, but killing Tampa in Game 2. And goaltending was a department I thought Tampa had the edge in with Ben Bishop. But with Ben Bishop out of the picture, Carey Price is running the goaltending show. And can I say something gross? I did like more gross than all the nut talk. The Habs may win this series because Ben Bishop is not in the lineup for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here's why that's disgusting. Ben Bishop got hurt in one of the final games of the regular season against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Meaning, the Leafs are helping the Habs win a playoff series. I said it! I said it! Oh, I'm gonna barf. I'm okay, I'm okay. Okay, I'm fine. It's freaking weak, dude. How about PK Subban? This video is like a Bruins fan's worst nightmare. Talking about a Bruins loss, yelling at Milan Lucic, talking about how the Leafs are helping the Habs, and giving Subban props. Yep, just checking them all off. Seriously though, this guy is running Tampa Bay. He had the one goof up hitting the partition. Other than that, setting up goals left, right, and center. That Desharnais tip was gross. And up until then, Tampa Bay and Lindback staying in it. Even Rene Bourque's 2-0 goal, that's an amazing goal. I don't really hang that on Lindback. But the third one, which was the dagger, was a stinker. And now we're wondering if Bishop can't come back, do the Bolts stay with Gudlevskis? Kristus Gudlevskis. Who doesn't love Latvian names? There's another Latvian goalie named Igors Masalskis, and he played with Gudlevskis with fellow Latvian star Steven Stamkos. Last but not least, the Anaheim Ducks win 3-2 over the Dallas Stars, and they take a 2-0 lead in their series. First star of the game, Ryan Getzlaf's face. That guy's a warrior. That's the worst when a player gets like a really bad high stick or a puck to the face. You go, oh, I can't wait to see the Twitter photo. And you finally see it and, oh, that's about what I expected.
Does this look swollen?
Yeah, it does. It actually looks like your face is trying to leave your face. But how badass is Ryan Getzlaf? He has a big game, great goal, bunch of points, and helps the Ducks win with a mangled face, which is one thing. A lot of hockey players play with mangled faces, but his daughter was born the day before. It hasn't just been a tough week for Ryan Getzlaf, it's been a tough week for the whole family. Because yeah, Getzlaf got a puck to the face, and that's unpleasant, and he's got, you know, oh man, my daughter's on the way, and that's on his mind. His wife actually had the baby. She did all the necessary, and there's the baby now. That takes balls. Wait, well, no, it technically does, actually. Question of the night, do you think Milan Lucic will be suspended for his little and do you think he should be? Do you think Tampa should go with Gudlevskis instead of Lindback? And the Dallas Stars have shown signs. Do they have what it takes to actually win? I like them, they're talented, but I just think they're too young and the Ducks are too overwhelming. That's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video, click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell your friends, tell all of them, and I will see you next time.